Welcome everyone to the first week of our course. There is a lot of information to cover in just a short period of time, so I advise you to begin working on this as soon as you possibly can, and by all means avoid procrastinating. For your weekly module reviews, you'll notice that the information provided in the Moodle module will mirror the information that's in the syllabus. However, sometimes there may be some conflicts with maybe dates or things like that. If there are any conflicts, always follow the syllabus. Now, some things for Module 1 this week. The brief video, Why I Hate Religion, is just provided to give you something to think about. You may have seen this already, and that's fine, but think about this. Oftentimes, the focus on religion or those things that are done as a demonstration of our faith always seem to overshadow the importance of having a true relationship with Christ. Now, there's no assignment connected to this. It's just here to provoke some thought and maybe some discussion, so enjoy that. Next, you'll see the Welcome to Class form. There may be a few of these types of forms in each one of your courses to complete, but this one will also be used to help you identify those classmates that have similar interest and job responsibilities as you, and this will be helpful in developing your curricular groups later on, and I'll speak more about that later. So when you respond to the questions, please be complete and thorough. Get into the habit of always using graduate level quality writing. And this is an expectation of all the assignments, including the threaded discussions and forms. This is also your first threaded discussion form, so your initial post is due by Wednesday of this week. Typically, your threaded discussion initial posts are due on Tuesday, and your responses to a classmate are due on Thursday. But for this first welcome form, your initial post must be made by Wednesday, and then you have until Sunday to respond to at least 2 of your classmates. The next form is 5 reasons why my program is important. And here, I want you to really think about what your program can do for the students or the athletes it serves. Whether you're teaching, coaching, or providing another service, think about what makes your program special. What ideas, thoughts, skills, or knowledge does your program offer? And give this some serious thought. Don't simply write the first 5 things that come to your mind. Your 5 reasons should be clear, specific, and they should be different from each other. They should provide significant support and purpose to your program. They should also justify the existence of your program. For example, if you're a physical educator and you simply say, my program's important because it helps to minimize obesity, you need to seriously consider this and how that's done. I mean, that typically sounds like the most cliche thing to say. But there are so many factors related to obesity, and one PE program is not going to address all of those factors. So this is not a sufficient reason unless it can be completely explained and justified. If you're having difficulty in developing those 5 reasons why your program is important, then you need to ask yourself, should you even have a program? So give this some serious consideration before listing your 5 reasons. Next, I've posted some information on the first step in the curriculum development process, which is your program philosophy and mission statement. Keep in mind that there are several different types of philosophy statements, and this one should address the purpose of your overall program, not an individual philosophy, but a program philosophy. Read through the written guidelines, view the video presentation on developing your program philosophy, and be sure you submit this by Sunday. And lastly, for this week, complete the Chapter 1 quiz by Sunday also. You should have purchased your textbooks by now, as Dr. Ave distributed an email containing registration and textbook information several weeks ago. The first quiz will cover Chapters 1 and 2. It is timed, and there are no extensions and no second chances to complete the quiz. Be sure you have a reliable internet connection when you complete the quiz. Don't go to the local Starbucks or McDonald's and try to use their Wi-Fi to take the quiz, because if the signal is dropped or you get disconnected, Moodle will not keep your scores, and you will receive a 0 for the entire test, so be sure that does not happen. Also, be sure you start the quiz when you're ready. If you begin the quiz, you cannot stop it and then log back in later to complete it. Once you start it, you have to complete it within the 60 minutes at that particular time. Now, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of work to do, so it's important that you plan your time wisely and get started early. And that will do it for this week. Be sure to review the syllabus and prepare for the expectations to come. Take care, and I'll see you online.